Hey guys, my name's Third Eye and today we'll be going over all the projects that have been either announced or speculated by the Michael Jackson estate, and I'll also give my take on them. But before we go any further, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you like my videos, and if you have any idea for a future video about music, comment it down below. Well, not too long ago, I made a video going over every single project the Michael Jackson estate had released posthumously until their break in 2020 and 2021. Considering that this year is ending and that they will come back strong with new projects in 2022, I decided it would be fitting to go over everything that has been confirmed in posts of the estate or mentioned by them, plus giving my own suggestions for new projects at the end. Having said this, the brand new Michael Jackson project for next year will be a musical, simply called MJthemusical, and is set to premiere at the Neil Simon Theatre in Broadway at the beginning of 2022. It will serve as a biographical spectacle of Michael Jackson's lifetime and career, which I believe means his biggest hits and their choreographies will be recreated chronologically. The singer and dancer Miles Frost will interpret the role of Michael for this musical, and there is also several other actors chosen for Mike's family members, which means that we'll most likely also get recreated performances by the Jacksons. Well, I can't tell if the cast was a right choice, because none of them is really famous, but if they were selected for the role, it must mean they're decent to good. So when it comes to my opinion, I actually really like this idea because in the past we had got loads of reimagined performances to Michael Jackson's music, but we haven't had a biographical musical so far. Therefore, it sounds pretty interesting to me. I'm pretty curious to see how the cast will manage to interpret certain elements in Mike's life, like for example the abuse he suffered as a child, his burn accident in that performance for Pepsi, or his death, in case these actually appear on the musical. If not, I suppose that for all the outfits, choreographies and sets, they'll do a great job anyways. So for now, I'm approving this idea. Let's see how it looks like at the end. Okay, the next projects I'll be going over now are confirmed, but we do not have any sort of imagery to accompany them. Having said this, in an interview with Hits Daily Double, John Branca, member of the Michael Jackson estate, revealed that they were working on a high-budget biographical movie about Michael Jackson. Yes, you heard right. Just like Bohemian Rhapsody in 2018, in a few months or years, who knows, a biographical movie about the king of pop will see the light. Which is just such a wonderful idea. This is probably the upcoming MJ project I am mostly excited about, because I'm pretty sure it will be an immense success. And you know what? The same directors of Bohemian Rhapsody, Bryan Singer and Dexter Fletcher, were selected to direct this movie, which is just so promising, because Bohemian Rhapsody perfectly embraced every conflict Freddie had to go through with his group, and I believe this movie will also embrace Mike's conflict and lifetime in a perfect way. Michael's life is full of interesting events. His childhood, his marriages, his studio sessions, his music videos, his accusations, his accidents, his trials. If it's done the right way, I'm pretty sure this movie will be perfect. And also, Bohemian Rhapsody imposed Queen's streams in a vertiginous way for a long time. Maybe this movie will accomplish the same, finally recovering what the Leaving Neverland documentary has done to Mike's legacy. Absolutely approved. I'm so excited for this one. So next on the list we got what every single Michael Jackson fan desires since 2016 or 2020. I'm of course talking about the proper celebrations of the Dangerous and History anniversaries, with physical copies and documentaries, just like Bad 25, Thriller 25 or Off the Wall 35. In the official website for the MJ estate, while answering a few questions from the fans, they were asked what had happened to the History 25 celebration, and they answered, quote, "In our opinion, this album is Michael's most underappreciated and one of his very best. Although they were never announced, the estate had plans to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the History album this year, but because of COVID-19, those plans had to be modified. So while we still have plans to celebrate History with appropriate audio and audiovisual elements, we don't believe in making announcements until we are in a position to share all the relevant details. It is our hope that the world will open up again soon and allow our creators to finish their work," which directly confirms that it's on the way. And later on, they were also asked how they handled criticizement by the fans, and they said, quote, "The critiques we do receive remind us that we can't please everyone all the time. We too are Michael fans, and we do our best to create projects which we would like to see and hear. The purpose of creating these projects is to enhance Michael's legacy, to please and excite wherever possible the existing fans, and to introduce Michael to new generations of fans. And rest assured, sooner or later we will get to many of the projects that we know the fans want, including anniversary albums and documentaries for Dangerous and History." There you go, it's officially confirmed, and I'm very excited and relieved. Bad 25 and Off the Wall 35 were both really respectful and full of interesting material, especially the first one, so I believe these two anniversary celebrations will be handled the right way. Absolutely approved as well. More future Michael Jackson projects were confirmed while the estate answered the fans' questions. They were asked if they were gonna remaster Mike's short films in 4K, and they said that they had plans to do so, finally. But they said it would take a bit because it's really expensive due to the format of some, so don't expect them to come out next year. But I hope they do work on it faster because fans are already doing the work for them unofficially. And as for my opinion, I would die to watch Mike's videos in 4K. I would literally do a marathon of them every single day. Definitely approved. Hope it doesn't take too long for them. They also said that they had plans to open a Michael Jackson museum. Yes, as you're hearing, a brand new museum including every interesting item related to Michael, his legendary outfits and his extravagant belongings exposed for everyone to see. That idea is absolutely great. I'm loving it, but I assume it'll take long as all the items have to be recollected, plus they might still be searching for a place to put all that together. But it would be pretty great. I'm sure it would be an immediate success. Definitely approved. Let's see how that turns out. And last but not least, we got a rumor on the list, which is not confirmed but might happen. Next year, The Weeknd will be dropping his upcoming studio album, The Dawn, and rumors say it might contain a Michael Jackson feature. Mike has always been a great inspiration to him, and in his personal podcast with Apple Music, Memento Mori, he revealed that this project will contain a feature with one of his biggest inspirations of all time, and even at the end of the episode, he added a snippet of the song Billie Jean. So, I don't know, might be happening. It wouldn't be the first time Michael is collaborating posthumously with current artists. It already happened in the past with Akon, Justin Timberlake or Drake. Well, I absolutely approve this idea because I know The Weeknd adores Michael Jackson, so I believe he will do a great job when honoring Mike's legacy. I'm sure it'll be way better than the disaster put together by Drake in 2017. So let's see how that goes in the future. Okay, now that we've cleared the confirmed or speculated projects, let's get to my own suggestions for projects for the future to the estate. Even though it's true they have released loads of great projects in the past decade, it's still loads of things they have to release to please a fan like me. Keep in mind that I'm not pressuring the estate. They have all the time they want to release what I'm gonna expect from them next. And also feel free to write your own suggestions for projects in the comments below. The first thing that I think is absolutely primal is releasing every single official Michael Jackson release to all streaming services, because up to this day in 2021 there are still some songs that were officially released by Mike that are not on all streaming services, those being What More Can I Give, Monkey Business, On the Line, Fall Again, Cheater. There's still some missing. Please release them on streaming services so that the newer fans can get to listen to these amazing tracks. They're missing loads of great stuff. Please do so. And next, I think I'm speaking for lots of people on the fandom when I say this. We want a new album with unreleased material from Michael. And yeah, there is enough material to do so, estate. Don't try to tell me that from a 30-year-long career, you only had 15 songs in total to release. There's more, come on. All the leaks Michael's legacy has been through can confirm it. And I wouldn't even ask for a long record. Escape, for example, was a perfect example for a posthumous record. Amazing production, enough Michael verses to fill out the songs, their lyrics. I would die to hear new projects similar to that one. And a posthumous collaboration wouldn't be necessary, but if they did include one, to get Michael charting again, I would like them to be with artists that had a personal or artistic relationship with him during his lifetime, like maybe Stevie Wonder, Paul McCartney, Sida Garrett, Akon, Justin Timberlake, Prince, Madonna or Biggie Smalls. And I wouldn't mind Michael to collab with current artists, as long as these are ready to respectfully tribute the king of pop by giving their best, like The Weeknd, Chris Brown, Bruno Mars maybe, or also even his daughter, Paris Jackson. As I said, we don't even need a long project, just a few songs, 8 or 10 or 12 if you want, good and modern production, as well as releasing the original demos as already done in Escape, and songs with full and complete verses by Mike, no unfinished demos as with other exploded posthumous artists. And accompanied with a new project, I would like to see another hologram of the King of Pop, either in a music video or posthumous performances, whatever, but I'd like to see one again. Another thing I would like the estate to do is re-release Michael's music with visualizers or lyric videos. Because I mean, if you're not releasing new music, then at least do something interactive for the audience. Especially now, as you've taken a break from big Michael Jackson projects. Last year they released loads of audios, and that's just pretty boring at this point. Examples to follow from other deceased artists are, for example, Aaliyah's estate, as they released tons of beautiful visualizers for Aaliyah's self-titled record. They're absolutely beautiful, the quality is immaculate, and they also really fit with the songs they're chosen for. And another great example for what they could do is Amywinehouse's estate. They released loads of great lyric videos for Amy's greatest hits, and I would also like to see this with Mike's music. Or Elvis Presley's estate. They have released some animated music videos for Elvis classics, and this would be pretty interesting to see for Mike's songs that never had a music video, or just new music from him in general. Okay, the list keeps going. I would also like the estate to re-release Michael's short films on his YouTube channel, as he did many during his entire career, and there's still loads waiting to be released. Like for example the Ghost short film, the 30-minute version. It can only be seen in some downloading websites, so in order for everyone in the fandom to see it, it should simply be uploaded officially. As well as his private home movies in a good quality please, or his most famous interviews that have not been released in a good quality yet, or the Moonwalker movie, mainly because it's been a lot since it was released and most of the newer fans don't even know about it, so I think it's time to make it free for everyone, or at least in a streaming platform like Netflix, Disney Plus or HBO. Additionally, I would also like his posthumous documentaries to be uploaded on his YouTube channel. For example, the Bad 25 documentary. It's great and it's been almost 10 years since it was released. Not a lot of people know about it. Make it free to watch for everyone, please. As well as the Escape documentary. It's been 7 years. Or the Off the Wall 35 one. It's been 5 years. I'm pretty sure that uploading them officially on YouTube would make them profitable again. Okay, more suggestions. I would like Michael Jackson's Experience to be re-released for the newest consoles, in a better quality by the way, like Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4 or 5 and the newest Xbox consoles. This in order to let the newest fans know about this amazing video game, one of the best projects by the estate. And if you could add some new choreographies within the release, that would be great. Thanks. More stuff. The On the Wall exposition should definitely reopen and travel to more localizations, not just in Europe. I feel like more people should have enjoyed this exposition, as I personally think it was absolutely gorgeous. And with the reopening, I would like to get some merch with these art pieces made by the fans. Like, I don't know, some shirts, hoodies, masks, whatever. I would just like it to be immortalized for the fans, because this project deserves it. What else can I say? I would like Mike's first posthumous record, Michael, to be re-released without the 3 fake tracks everyone knows about, sung by an impersonator called Jason Malachi. Because I really enjoyed this record, and I've always wanted to buy it, but I of course would never give money to the immense fraud these fake songs represent. So a re-releasement without these tracks, and with the 7 new original ones, plus maybe a bonus track to make it 8, would be pretty great, wouldn't it? And last but not least, I think Mike's most memorable performances should be uploaded to his YouTube channel. As of right now, there's 2 uploaded officially, one from the Dangerous Tour and a pretty legendary one, his Wembley Stadium performance from 1988. But let's be real, Mike has loads of other legendary performances that should have had an official upload. The ones that quickly come to mind are, for example, the Motown 25 performance, where he moonwalked for the first time, his Super Bowl performance from 1993, or the 30th anniversary concerts from 2001. Those are legendary, and there's much more than just that. Come on, upload them, it's not that difficult. More people will get to know about them that way. Okay, and that's about it when it comes to future projects and my own suggestions. Tell me, what is the future Michael Jackson project that you're most excited about? And what are your own suggestions for future projects the estate could put together? Up to here, this was all there was to say today. So having said this, until next week, bye. See you around.